to speak for a second about a woman running for president. When I created this project, I went back and forth with the name. I decided on girl deliberately. Despite the fact that men remind me daily I'm not a girl but an ugly old hag, I chose the name because I believed most women still connect to the girl inside us. And because men aren't put off by girls. They're not intimidated or emasculated. A girl is approachable. A woman is a problem. Sadly, I think a lot of men just don't like women. I don't know if we scare them or annoy them or if they're threatened by us, because being beaten by a girl in anything from school to sports to work somehow makes them feel like less of a man. They are perfectly happy to have us raise them, to take care of them, to marry them, to bear their children, often to manage their entire lives. But to answer to us, to look up to us, to admire us, that's a tough ask for a lot of men, and I have to say I don't understand why. Look what's happening with Kamala Harris. She can't just have worked her ass off from her single mother middle-class roots to become San Francisco's DA, then California's Attorney General, to a U.S. Senator, and then the Vice President of the United States. No. You have to say she slept her way to the top. She can't just have won the debate with Trump. She had to be wearing an earpiece or getting the questions ahead of time or using witchcraft. Now Trump's on the campaign trail calling her stupid. He recently started saying she has substance abuse issues. He is one step away from calling her a dumb bitch. And the people wearing the "Ho is gotta go" shirts think it's awesome. This woman is killing it on the campaign trail. But what are we talking about? How she's not connecting enough with men. Black men, Latino men, young white men. I don't get it. Men don't need a functioning democracy. They don't need their pre-existing conditions protected by the Affordable Care Act. Men don't need the Social Security program to stay intact. They won't be affected if their parents have to come and move in with them when Trump cuts their benefits. They don't have student loans or want to start a business or buy a first home. Men didn't benefit from the expansion of universal broadband or the American infrastructure being shored up around the country. You don't think men are affected when women get pregnant when they don't want to be pregnant? It won't matter to them if they become single fathers when their wives or girlfriends die from treatable pregnancy complications because of Republican laws? The thing is, I don't think Kamala Harris has a problem with men so much as men have a problem with women. Women are fine when we facilitate your lives, but as soon as we try to lead, that has men feeling some sort of way. And those men are considering giving the middle finger to the women of this country, to the world order, to the democratic nations of the world, to our veterans, to the functioning of our U.S. government, to the freedom of every minority under its control, to their own futures. Just to hand over control of the most powerful nation in the world to a dementia-riddled, convicted felon and adjudicated rapist who praises dictators and can't make it through a speech, let alone a presidential term, because they just can't quite get over the woman thing. And that is such a shame, because she is clearly the far better choice. Honestly, this has nothing to do with policies or being ready for the job or if her message is tailored enough to their needs. This is about the fact that it is her policies, her job, her message. Because we all know if Kamala Harris were a man, this election would be over. And I think some of us really need to sit with that. She is ready. Give her the job.